Have you ever been to a public pool where the signage looks something like this? No running, no jumping, no diving, no bombing. And I think they forgot to put no fun. This is what it feels like when you say no to your students all the time. And it can feel like you always say no. Your words matter. Not long ago, I shared a video about the value of saying no and how to say no. And this video, no matter how it may look, is not the opposite of that. Saying no is about setting boundaries, prioritising tasks, and not putting your hand up for everything. Saying yes is about positive language that creates a positive environment and promotes positive relationships. In this video, you'll learn why it's important to say yes as often as possible to your students and how to change your language so that you increase trust and confidence between you and your students and reduce the likelihood of students behaving badly because their needs are not being met and they feel like you're always saying no. Our role as educators is not to create compliant students who don't think for themselves, but to grow critical thinkers. My name's Maria Morrow and I'm the Principal Presenter at The Highly Effective Teacher. I'm a teacher and I've been working with students and supporting teachers for over 30 years. I'm passionate about teacher wellbeing and I combine research and experience to provide teaching strategies that improve teacher wellbeing, especially the practice that take no extra teacher time and can actually give you back time because you're working more effectively. I love coaching teachers so that they learn to thrive in the teaching profession. Improved teacher wellbeing means improved student wellbeing, and that contributes to better academic and social outcomes for all our students. If you'd like to learn more about teacher wellbeing, please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you receive notifications of all our videos. We publish twice a week, so make sure you don't miss out on any of the content. When you subscribe, that helps to support the channel. It means we can keep making these videos and get the information and support out to more teachers. And if you know anyone who would benefit from the information in these videos, please share with your colleagues, with your family and with your friends. Everyone knows a teacher or someone who works in a school. When I had my first child, my mother-in-law, who had raised 8 children of her own, gave me some of the best advice I was ever given in raising children. She said, say yes as often as possible. When I asked her about this, she explained that she didn't mean letting children have everything they wanted. What she meant was that the way you phrase your responses to your children meant the difference between sounding positive or negative, and the children feeling like you're always saying no. For example, if my son asked me if he could play on the computer, I could say, no, you haven't even started cleaning up your room. Or I could say, yes, when you've cleaned up your room. One response is more open and reassuring than the other and offers the child or the student the very real opportunity to do what they want to do without pointing out what they haven't done. And much of what teachers say to students could also be rephrased in the same way so that it sounds positive and encouraging rather than accusing and judgmental. And when you deliver it in an optimistic tone of voice, combined with appropriate body language, this can dramatically affect the tone and climate of your classroom and the type of relationships you have with your students. If you'd like to learn more about how to build positive relationships with your students by intentionally using your body language, check out our video that gives you lots of strategies to do that and helps to raise your awareness about what your body language is telling your students. So number 1, phrase class rules and expectations in positive language. For example, tell students what to do, not what to do. Like, say, walk in the classroom, not don't run. Number 2, use positive language when students are not following expectations. So that means when you're correcting student behaviour, tell them what to do, not what not to do. So you will say, remember, we walk in the classroom, not you're running again in the classroom. Number 3, when you're giving feedback for appropriate behaviour, make sure you articulate that expectation and the behaviour that the student is doing appropriately. For example, say, thank you for walking in the classroom rather than thanks for not running in the classroom. Number 4, when you're giving instructions, Think about the words and the tone you use. Yes, you can have free time once you've completed your classwork. Yes, you can chat with your friends once the first 2 questions are completed. Yes, you can go on the computer as soon as your desk is tidy. When you think about the words you use with your students, you're being proactive and intentional about building a positive classroom culture. And if you'd like to learn more about ways to build a positive classroom culture for your students, check out our video where we talk you through the importance of a positive classroom culture and the strategies that you can use to do just that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and happy teaching.